Hello, all my wonderful YouTube people. This is Not Yet Sleeve Stormy, to be sleeved on September 19th at 7:30 a.m. at TMC with Dr. Jeffrey Monash. So I have had a very eventful week, I guess you could say. So after last Friday, I did my chest x-ray. I had scheduled to see the cardiologist, so on Monday I met with my primary care to do labs and, so that she can see how well I do with the weight loss and how that improves my numbers. I got a flu shot that I think they just put into my sub-Q. They didn't inject into my muscle, so I got a reaction to that. That was fun. So while I was at the doctor having that looked at, I got a call from the surgeon's office saying that they had reviewed my chest x-ray and there was a nodule. Now, working in oncology, when you get told that you have a lung nodule, it scares the bleep out of you. Let me just say. Anyways, I had to do a CT to make sure that there was no cancer or valley fever or anything else going on. And so that same day I did schedule that CT and went and did that, and got a call later on that day saying that, yay, it was nothing to be worried about, that it was stable from 3 years ago when I'd had my last CTA. Anyways, so that is great. I take Xarelto blood thinner already, so I was supposed to stop that on last evening. You take it in the evening, and they have not yet prescribed me a bridge medication because I ended up with no platelets, so nothing to clot my blood at all when I was taking Lovenox or enoxaparin shots. So I need to take another medication, the fondaparinux shots, while I am waiting for surgery, but no one usually carries that because most people can take the Lovenox. So I have to wait till tomorrow to get that prescription at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So yay for me, because the ones I have from 3 years ago obviously are expired. So, and oftentimes I hold my own Xarelto when I'm having a lot of bleeding, so the concern for me is not that high that I would develop a clot over the next 2 days without having my blood thinner. I obviously went today. I met with my surgeon for only the second time, but he is amazing. He's great. And I am so excited for Monday. Signed my consent forms. Down only, 7 pounds since I started. So, a pound a month? That's great. Anyways, hopefully, he's very optimistic and thinks that I will do very well with this surgery. So I'm excited to get the vertical sleeve gastrectomy on Monday. So work is being special, I should say. They, I don't know, are trying to make me figure out a way to get coverage for myself while I'm out. I'm not sure that should be really my issue. They've been aware that I've been leaving, and they had told me that they had coverage, that, there was another, nurse that could cover me while I am out, and that she normally floats through different offices that we have in town. But my supervisor had said that they were going to keep her there for the 3 weeks that I'm scheduled to be off at our location so that she could work in my position. And now they're saying, well, you know, there's a need for her to go somewhere else, so what should we do? And I'm like, well, I don't know why that's my issue. Anyways, I have not been great with my diet at all, so, you know, personally, my surgeon does not require any pre-op diet, no liquid diets, nothing other than stopping eating the night before surgery. My plan really is to, you know, sort of do more of a liquid diet for at least 2 days before surgery to try and, you know, make things easier for myself, I guess. Anyways, that is about all I can think of to tell you guys, but he gave me his little Bible, the bariatric surgery Bible, and went through some of the things and what he says is hardest for people, you know, the dehydration and the yeah, just making sure that you get in the required protein and water intake that he wants. And yeah, hopefully it's not too much of a problem. I will be driving myself to the hospital. My husband will need to take the kids to daycare and school at a later time. Obviously, you know, my son doesn't start school till 7:30. So, you know, normally I'd drop him off and drop the younger one off at daycare and then head to work. So, and my husband usually gets home at 6:45. So, obviously that's not going to work for getting the kids there and me leaving to head to the hospital, which is about 45 minutes away, you know, to get there and drop them off. Anyways, it doesn't work to be there at 5:30. So he is planning on taking the Sunday night off work so that he can be here and take the kids, but I obviously will have to drive myself to the hospital, and you know, that's kind of disappointing, but I will survive. It you know, it's not an issue. I am going to be having surgery. That's all that really matters. I am very, very excited. I will obviously post more when it is, you know, man, my roots are bad. They grow too fast. My hair grows too fast. I will definitely work on doing a video maybe on the way to the hospital, but from here on out there's not really much that I will be doing other than, you know, looking at doing more of a liquid diet over the weekend and then having my surgery early on Monday. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing to me and supporting me. You guys are all amazing, and I really appreciate the support and love that I get from you guys. So thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.